Hi, everybody. My name is Tamar from M&G, and today I have with me Simon Brady. I want to introduce you all to Simon. So, Simon, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, Tamar. Sure. I'm a proud member of MNG. I am a personal financial planner. I'm a solo practitioner with my own financial planning business. I tend to focus on younger individuals, sort of early 20s to mid 40s. I charge on an hourly basis. I don't take any commissions. I don't sell any products. This is a project style engagement, and I will deal with all manner of different financial planning issues. Obviously, investments, retirement, but also debt management, insurance, estate planning, college funding, etc. Um, so because of that, I need a good network of professionals around me. I can't I don't sell insurance. I can't sell mortgages. Can't write wills. So I tend to quarterback out quite a lot of my engagements with clients. So I need a good group of people around me, and that's what MNG provides.
Very nice. So, how long have you been a member of this group?
I think 2015 I joined. So wow, seven
Quite a few
years.
years. So, how did you find out about M&G, or why did you join this particular networking group?
Um, attended an event and was relatively randomly sat next to this guy, and we got talking. It turned out it was Ross. He talked about his group. The event we were at was kind of a sort of semi-networking type event. Um, and he invited me to check out the group, which I did. I liked it. I guested at a couple of meetings and decided it was very early in my career as a financial planner on my own, and I ended up joining then and didn't look back. Again, as I mentioned before, I need this group of people around me who I can refer clients to. Um, when I'm onboarding a client, I need to be able to look them in the eye and say, look, if you're going to buy a property, I don't know anything about that, but I do have a guy. If I can't do people's taxes, but I have a guy. So I need to be able to confidently express to clients at the outset that how I can help them, and that's very hard to do unless you actually do have this network. So in terms of monetizing MNG, it's not so much about the direct referrals that I get. I mean, I get a few of those. It's more about being confident with clients to be able to say, I can take you on because I know all this. So that was my rationale for joining M&G, because at the very beginning, people don't naturally know estate planning attorneys and stuff like that. I needed to get to know them. So
Yeah, very
that's
cool.
why I joined.
So, what's your favorite part of being a member of M&G?
It's the reliability of those connections that I just talked about. The consistency of showing up to meetings, getting to know people in an environment where you can confidently refer your clients to them. So it's actually the sort of the reliability of the connections. I've met people within M&G who, I now consider friends, which is perhaps not surprising after 7 years. But it's generally a good group of people. I also like the fact the meetings are at 6 p.m. instead of 7 a.m. That's another plus.
That is a bonus. So, what advice to wrap up here a little bit today with myself? I have Simon Brady, who's a member of M&G, and we're talking about the M&G networking group. And Simon Brady is a financial advisor for those of you coming late. What advice, Simon, would you give someone who would be interested in joining M&G?
I would suggest. I mean, it looks a little different now than when I first joined. There are multiple different groups, and I've actually been members of. I've been involved in three different groups over my time. Um, I would suggest guesting in on more than one group, because what tends to happen is the groups develop their own personality. Ross and the other MNG guys, I think, try to cluster professionals in one group to give it a particular feel. So, one group is not necessarily the same as another. So if you get the opportunity to guest into more than one, which I think within Manhattan there's 3 or 4, I would definitely suggest that. The other advice is pretty standard. Show up, get the individual meetings, and be a good referrer, be a good networker, and work at it and take it relatively seriously. This is not a sort of happy hour every 2 weeks. Be relatively serious about it, and you'll definitely get a lot back.
And make the rounds, right? Get to know the entire group.
Exactly. Even people who, on the face of it, are not necessarily directly in your sort of circle. I've had, I'm a financial advisor. I got to know a therapist in MNG, and you wouldn't think that would be a connection, but I've got clients out of that. So, stray outside your comfort zone. If you're a financial person, don't just hang out with the insurance and the tax people. Branch out a little bit. You'd be surprised where referrals come from.
Well, thank you very much, Simon. It was nice talking to you today, and we hope to see all of you at MNG. If you'd like to check out our groups, you can visit networkmng.com, and we look forward to seeing you. Thank you, Simon.
Thanks, Tamar.